Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video of this Minecraft FTB Tech World 2 server on my channel. I'm going to just do a quick tour of the house that I've been working on, so let's go ahead and get to it. This is pretty much what we started with. This is eventually going to be completely torn down and rebuilt into probably some sort of large mansion. Get away from those because they're really loud. Alright. Been working on this place for a while. Starting this room over here. This is the Tinker Room. It's the smeltery, all the Tinker Construct stuff with the assortment of patterns. Go upstairs here. And we have a blast furnace to make steel and a coal coke oven, which needs to be emptied. Alright, let's head back downstairs into the other room. This is the main room. This is one of 3 of the Applied Energistics crafting terminals. Really handy things here. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best mods ever for any sort of technical mod pack on Minecraft. It's just completely ridiculous. I have it set up on a switch so that it'll save a little bit of power because the reactor, I don't like feeding it that often. Speaking of the reactor, here it is. Now, I was asked on Reddit the other day how this works. I don't know because I didn't set it up. Somebody else on the server set it up for me, and then he vacated to a different area to set his own nuclear facility up, which is about 2,000 blocks in that direction. But this is pretty much it. It's got gold blocks in there for cooling. It's set up so that when it's offline, this red light's on, and when it comes back online, this green light turns on. Let's jump into the back here. Here's the chest full of yellorium and cyanite, which is a byproduct of what this thing makes. Feed it through here, and it just comes, and it just spits the cyanite back out through here, I suppose. Like I said, I didn't make this. All right. This is how the wiring for the computer is set up. It's basically just a wired modem goes straight over here to the computer, which is, and I think there's a disk drive just below it. And he has a he made a disk and put the programming on it so that it does all of the cool monitoring for the screen, and then this is how you connect it to the screen. Really cool. Have various amounts of these things all over the place. The ME controller and wireless controller, or wireless access terminal, is down there, or wireless access point I should say, is down there just below that. Here's the wiring for the lights. And here is the main part of the Applied Energistics crafting. It's the what is this thing called? Molecular Assembler Chamber. MAC. Pattern encoder. Drive bay with 6 64K drives and 4 16K drives. Another one of these switches. Like I said, I have all of these set up on a switch so that it doesn't drain so much power when it's on all the time. The only thing that is on all the time are these two. Alright, and this is a crafting monitor. Basically, if I tell something to craft over here, or if I go into the system and if I tell it to craft some of these, because I think that's the only pattern I have in there right now, it shows up over here as what it's crafting and what materials it would be missing. Really cool setup. mandatory nether portal. And this thing's really cool, the ME condenser. Basically anything from garbage that you don't need, put it in here and compress it down into either singularities or matter balls, which you can use for some sort of gun in the Applied Energistics mod. Take those out, which I haven't made a gun yet, but eventually I will. And those singularities are made for the to basically link one system to one different place. Basically what you'll need is one of these, a quantum link chamber, and 4 of these, quantum field rings. And you set those up, and it'll link this ME system to some other place that's far, far away. Like we're planning on putting it out there at his nuke facility, just so that he can have access to here, and I can have access to all of the materials that he got when he quarried his entire base out, because that's how he's building it. Cheaty power, basically an infinite amount of power. It makes its own lava, and I didn't make that either. Somebody made that while I was offline. And the assembly table. Pay no attention to that. Really helpful when you're trying to make the ME advanced circuits and stuff like that. We'll go downstairs, one more floor. And this is basically my engine room. This is where everything happens. I have a compressor, a macerator, my nano suit, which is being charged by this universal charger, which I found out, or somebody found out for me, that you have to have it connected to an energy bridge. So basically, if I wanted to charge something like, let's say, this, I just throw it in here and it charges. Pretty cool. A sag mill. Somebody put that here yesterday. I don't know who did it, but I have one. Fluid transposers. I have 2 of those in here and 2 magma crucibles. Both of these magma crucibles feed out to this tank, which destabilizes redstone. And then the tank feeds into both of these. That way they're always full and always ready to refill one of these, or some of these energy conduits. I have a rolling machine to make the tanks, induction smelter, 2 redstone furnaces, and 2 pulverizers, which are both connected to the ME system, which I forgot to show you. The other terminals there. Basically, these are set up so that ores, we'll say copper and iron. Copper goes in this one, iron goes in this one automatically. I'll throw it into the system, and then it'll just automatically go to the pulverizer. And then once it's done in pulverizer, they transfer over to the furnaces, and then from the furnaces, they get automatically transferred back to the system as ingots. And the byproducts of the pulverizer, same thing. They just go straight back into the system. Which, if you look here, here's some byproducts of stuff that I've done recently, and I just haven't gotten a chance to. Holy crap! What is he doing? Yeah, he died in a really bad glitchy area yesterday, so I gave him OP power to give his stuff back. That's a bit much, though. And this is my tank room, with apparently zombies in the ceiling. Crap. Anyways. This tank is energized glowstone. I have a magma crucible and a fluid transposer here, just for the energized glowstone. See, this is full. It goes from the magma crucible to the tank to the fluid transposer. That was really fun to wire up because initially I did it backwards. Lava. These other 3 tanks, I don't know what I'm going to use them for. This one here is probably going to have the, what was it called? This. Fluid cyanite? I think that's what it's called. So, that one I think I've figured out. These other 2, I'm not sure yet. That other tank is going to be for Resonant Ender once we get around to going to the end. And this room here is going to be extended because I goofed up. This room here is going to be for armor. I'm going to have some glass, probably drawbridges. They're going to drop some glass down. You'll stand here and it'll open up and it'll reveal armor. Well, probably power armor. Power armor is going to be the first one. I know that. I have it already set up here. I just have to finish everything. Keep getting sidetracked. Tinker table. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for the house tour. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And I will really like to make some more videos. So keep an eye out on my channel for more. Thank you. Have a nice day.